Joshua Grimes said, just for box office purposes, what two final matchups would you
say would
that you
He
say
just
would be good for
yes.
the league? I would say the Nuggets and Lakers or Boston and Knicks.
Bucks Nuggets. What?
Bucks
Bucks
Nuggets.
He's probably talking
Lakers,
about conference
Lakers versus
finals.
Boston.
Oh,
Okay.
gotcha.
Lakers Boston is always good, isn't it?
Yes.
Lakers New York is obviously two big markets. Anytime LeBron's in the finals, that's good. Anytime Steph is in the finals, that's good.
What would be a great finals? What would be a great finals is Philly and the Nuggets, and Joel Embiid would be healthy. That would be a great finals. We would
Mavericks
love to see
versus
that.
Knicks. Mavericks versus Knicks.
Only except we got one dude that's just not available. So
Philly would be good, yeah. But for box office purposes, I'd say anything with LeBron in it. So Lakers,
KD,
and then
I
would probably say Boston, Lakers, Boston, probably the most.
Denver, Milwaukee.
Ain't no one trying
so we can settle this debate.
Denver, Milwaukee would be crazy.
Yeah, the only people watching that will just be old people. We're not interested in that.
Oh, OKC really? And Celtics too. I mean,
OKC, box office. OKC,
the two top teams in both conferences. Record-wise, more than likely.
That's good for basketball purposes.
Yeah, we talking box office, not what's good for the game.
Okay, all right, for sure.
Because Ron, just so you know,
what's good for the game is narrative.
In the finals.
Narratives and rivalries are good for the game, right? So what we want in the finals is young star goes up against aging dynasty. You know, Jordan versus that. Like we want Jordan versus the Celtics. We want that. So in terms of that narrative, I think best in the world, Jokic versus Giannis in the finals would be a very, very good one. I think OKC versus Boston, so like OKC, the Rising Stars versus Boston would be good. I think Luka versus the Celtics would be interesting as well because you get the repeat. You try to see like, hey, we get that round 2 element of it, right? Which creates a rivalry because things were made last year. But I think underrated would be New York because I think New York has been very good this year offensively. If they can figure out their defense. Them versus Dallas would be really crazy.
I hate to step in and interrupt this intense yap session that you're currently watching, but I just have to inform you on all the amazing, spectacular, fabulous, endless ways to play and win over at Prize Picks. Basketball fans, I know the season is just tipping off. Yes, I know this. But you know what that means? It means that you have an opportunity to pick your favorite players and their matchups that are the most thrilling, and you can win money from these. With Prize Picks, you can play daily NBA contests and test your hoop knowledge by choosing the player projections and every single stat line imaginable to make your Prize Picks and take home some nice hard-earned cash. Are you a rookie in the game? Don't even sweat it. I got the playbook for you right here. All you have to do is download Prize Picks, use promo code PANEL, and you will get $50 instantly when you play 5 here with Prize Picks. So what are you waiting for? Download Prize Picks, use promo code PANEL, and join me as we break down all of our amazing daily picks right here on the panel. Prize Picks. Run your game, control your game, win your game. It's easy, baby. It's easy.
I really like that matchup.
Yeah,
because,
I think
you get the big market, right? Because like you get the big market, and that's important too. Like let's be real. Like so the ratings are off a little bit right now. You get a team like New York, which among the market teams, the big market teams, that is the team, right? I think also another one could be Phoenix, Kevin Durant, a ring outside of Golden State. I think that could be huge too.
Well, Phoenix versus New York, Phoenix versus Knicks.
Phoenix
versus the Knicks would be crazy.
I like
Phoenix versus Boston would also be great as well.
What about Steph?
I can get behind either one of those.
So we got a Warriors versus Celtics rematch. That'd be fire. And then also
I know how that was planned, though.
Warriors versus Knicks.
Warriors versus Knicks.
Two big markets. You got Marquis.
Steph gotta go crazy in the Garden.
All right.
I would like the Knicks to play pretty much any of those teams that y'all ran down. Obviously Boston too, but I'd like I was saying a second ago. I don't think that Lakers Boston thing. I don't think that's even alive anymore. I think that's dead now.
I think a couple of playoff series that could be really interesting just from the East or the West period. I think a 7-game series of Dallas versus Golden State would bring in a lot of fans just to see Clay go against the Warriors in a full 7-game series, or LeBron versus KD in a 7-game series. A lot of people are going to go and watch that. That's been a while.
Still on that?
A while.
We still on them?
Yeah, I mean
I
KD 2-1 right now. KD 2-1 in those matchups.
Warriors versus the Knicks would I think that's tickling my brain a little bit because Steph having a chance to get that 5th ring, putting himself in potentially Magic Johnson conversations, clearing Magic Johnson on the rings. I think that would be huge. I also think the Minnesota Timberwolves with the charisma element and the young star element of Anthony Edwards, Rudy Gobert, that thing going up against the Celtics would be interesting as well.
Oh, that hate watch is going to be crazy. Who's people going to pick, Tatum or Rudy? You got to hate on one.
You need the American stars in the finals, so that's why I'm not trying to listen to Jokic or Giannis. The box office, you need the Americans. So Jason Tatum, LeBron, Steph. Ideally, the young Americans. So maybe it is an Ant versus Boston finals for the box office, the new face of the league or something. I don't know.
I can just hear the edits right now. You see one clip of Michael Jordan going up against Larry Bird. Now you see Anthony Edwards going up against Jason Tatum, and they're just trying to create the parallels of the past and the present. I think the best finals are the ones that feature stars, feature big markets, and feature some sort of historical context. You hit those 3 check boxes: Lakers versus Celtics, Kobe versus Paul Pierce, KG, etc. Kobe going up against this, big 3. That's the best finals that I can think of.
When was the last time we got a finals with all 3 of those aspects, though? With the superstars, with the big market, and with the historical backtrack.
That's a good question.
I mean, if you were to say the 4P of the Cavs and Warriors, but that's kind of recent history.
Nah, the Cavs market sucks.
Exactly.
2010.
Is there I don't want to jump around too many questions, but is there a team Chill, especially to you? I would ask this question because you're the real OG up here. Is there a team that you really wanted to see Michael Jordan face up against in the finals that you didn't get to see, other than Houston? Because I really wanted to see that. I wanted to see Hakeem versus Jordan. I never got to see it in the finals. But is there another team? No, you got to see it
versus Kobe.
Because the Bulls and Knicks should have been a final series. They were just in the same conference, in my opinion. But
Penn, you would propose the Celtics and the Wolves. I maybe have one better for you. Celtics and the Knicks. They both made that offseason trade. You got Julius Randle, Dante DiVincenzo versus his old team.
The Wolves and the Knicks, you mean?
Oh, the Wolves and the Knicks, my bad.
I was confused. The Celtics in the same conference.
My bad.
Right.
The Wolves and the Knicks.
16-team playoff. Let's do it.
You got DiVincenzo versus Villanova, his old teammates. Then you got Ant in the Madison Square Garden. And you got Karl Anthony Towns versus the team that
there's one more factor I think that's missing from this. It can't be conclusive what the outcome will be. I think that's also very important. There needs to be some element of a 60-40, 50-50 element of it. This is one great team against another great team. I think the worst thing is when you go into the finals and it's already obvious what's going to happen. I think that's why people hate super teams so much.
Join way.